everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be getting down and doing the Bozjan Southern Front. So here we are back in Gangos, about to accept the next quest. So if you remember last time, we ended up going into Cid's memories. That was one heck of a crazy adventure. And not only did we help Cid confront his inner demons, help him remember the past and really confront it for the first time, we got a look at the very special weapons known as the weapons of Gunnhildr, or I think the blades of Gunnhildr. So finally, after so long, we are going to be delving straight into the Bozjan Southern Front, and we are going to begin our first step into reclaiming Bozja, which is in the grip of the Garlean Empire. So, understandably, after both Alamigo and Doma regained their liberty, other provinces which are in the Garleans' lands were inspired to do the same. Now, Xenos and I guess Elizabeth Xenos kind of put the kibosh on a lot of that, but the Bozjans are very determined. They're still going strong, and they believe that with a strong enough rallying point, like a standard that they can all gather under, then they can inspire their people to continue on. And that's where we come in. So we have with us one of the special weapons, and we are about to be delving headfirst into, I guess, the Shadowbringers version of Eureka. So I don't know exactly what this is all about. We kind of got left off with a cliffhanger, suggestions of a possible primal in the future. That's exciting to say the least. So yeah, let's see where we're going to be ending up now. As you can see, Claire is looking ready to go. I put this attire together just for the Southern Front. I thought I'd try something a little different. Not sure how I feel about the armor so far, but we'll keep it for now. So the quest is called Where Eagles Nest. And we unlock it by talking with Marsuk here. And let's see what he has to say. Where Eagles Nest. The look of resolve in Marsuk's eyes tells you the time for battle draws near. Good to see you, my friend. Though it came at a great cost, I am pleased to say Master Geralt has succeeded in reforging the weapons of Gunnhildr's blades. Indeed, the Queen's lustrous guard has at last been reborn. When the deed was done, word quickly spread to every faction of the Bozjan resistance. As we had hoped, it was reaffirmed their resolve to press on and see our home return to its former glory. In fact, our troops have already reclaimed Urutia's Inges, an outpost in the Bozjan Southern Front. When you are ready, I would ask you to make for the front lines to better assess the situation for yourself. Sildros can show you the way. Okay, so Sildros should be over here. So this guy is going to be our ferryman. He's going to be ferreting people back and forth. And as you can see from the crowd, he's pretty busy. Ah, Blade Fae, I've been expecting you. If you come with me. Bozjan Southern Front now accessible. Oh, okay, this is new. The rules of engagement on the Bozjan Southern Front are different than what you will have encountered before. The following pages contains a detailed explanation of what you may expect on the battlefield. Read and understand them if you will gain the upper hand over the Empire. Yeah, okay. Though it's possible to join the Bozjan Southern Front beginning at level 71, all players will be synced to level 80 while in duty. Item level will also be synced accordingly. While job actions unlocked through level 80 will also be available in the duty. Okay, that's good to know. All players are subject to a separate leveling system while on the front, indicated by their resistance rank. Performing admirably in large-scale battles such as skirmishes and critical engagements will increase your mettle, akin to experience points. If you demonstrate sufficient mettle upon returning to the resistance commander, your resistance ranks will climb. Those of higher rank will gain access to more areas of the front as well as additional quests. Okay. Upon successful completion of a military operation, you will gain regular experience points in addition to the medal. This experience will also be applied to your job level as normal, so it is recommended that you consider using a job that has not yet reached level 80 to take advantage of experience point gains. But wait, more information is available from Cyrodiros and Gangos and your resistant comrades at the southern front, so don't hesitate to converse with them. So those are all of our future comrades, it looks like. Alright, I'm ready to head right on in. And what is this? Looks like we have another quest waiting for us? Ah, okay. Stressed Soldier. Okay, so that's going to be us unlocking the next series of weapon quests, but let's just skip on ahead there. Okay everyone, so I did go ahead and skip a little bit ahead, but I did record everything, including me saying it. That will all be part of a separate video when we actually get down to doing the weapons guides as well. So for right now, we're just going to be heading straight into the Bozjan Southern Front. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. So everything looks really awesome so far. It's all dark and gritty, what you expect at the front lines. It reminds me of like World War II or something. Like a futuristic World War II, I'm guessing. Or something like that. Oh, look who else is here. Okay, Misaja. I understand you are no stranger to battle with the Empire. Having crossed blades with such a redoubtable foe before, I must ask, do you believe there is any chance of success for the Resistance? Now that the fighting has begun in earnest, I cannot help but wonder if our troops can endure the bloodshed required of them. They say that they are prepared, willing to lay down their lives for Bozja, and yet... Forgive me, such dispirited thinking will accomplish nothing. If there is nothing else you wish to discuss, I will leave you to your affairs. Okay, so I don't think we need to run through any of that again. So, Marsuk? Have you met the new Gunnhildr's blades, yes? They are without question the finest of our soldiers, and under their leadership morale has never been higher. Victory is in reach, my friend. I can feel it. But I digress. If there is naught else, I will leave you to your duties. Okay, so let's have a quick look around before jumping right into the quest. Okay, striking dummies, that was the quartermaster back there. Merchant Mender, that's the commander. Lost finds catch. I have no idea what that's all about. Oh, almost forgot the Aetherite. That would have been disastrous to go rushing right off in there. Okay, we now have access to the region's Ethernet. Are there other Ethernet shards? Yeah, so I don't see them. I'm guessing that we unlock those afterwards, but still it's kind of annoying not knowing where to go. Okay, so... yeah, so it doesn't look like we can leave this place until we actually speak with everyone, so here we are. I am glad you could join us, Blade Fae, and not a moment too soon. Allow me to introduce to you Gunnhildr's blades. High Mage Xven, Master of Flames. The fury of his arts rivals even the fiercest hells. Isodi, the Eagle Eye. In brightest day or darkest night, no enemy will escape her sight. Stanik, the unwavering blade of Bozja. The foes dashed against his shield are beyond counting. Velibor, the blade for blade. His unbridled fury can fell entire cadres with a single stroke. Agi, the iron fist of Bozja. Young prodigy whose martial skills put even those most skilled veterans to shame. Baz, the merciful blade. No foe, however terrible, would dissuade his blade from finding its mark. Rest assured, this is not the guard in its entirety. A number have already taken to the field and would benefit greatly from your presence, if you are willing. With Gunnhildr's blades and the Warrior of Light leading the charge, it is only a matter of time before Castrum Lacus Latour is ours. Speaking of which, I believe you have yet to see the Castrum. If you'll follow me, I'll show you the object of our struggle here on the southern front. Okay, so we got a lot of people to talk to. Is there really a point in learning all their names, though? I have a bad feeling that something's gonna happen to them. Pleased to meet you, Blade Fae. When the battle is joined, rest assured Gunnhildr's blades will be at your back. Blade Fae, it is an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. I very much look forward to fighting at your side in the days to come. It is good to have you with us, Blade Fae, a warrior after my own heart, if the tales of your renown are true. When the fighting starts, I will be sure not to get in your way. I trust you will show me the same courtesy. Blade Fae, you honor us with your presence. Though my ancestors hail from Doma, Bozja is my home. With you at our side, I am confident we will see it free. An honor to meet you, miss. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be chosen for such a duty, but I won't let you down, promise. Lest we meet, Blade Fae, let us give the Imperials a good thrashing, yes? I tried my best to try to give them, different tones of voices, but I don't know, my voice it's very hard for me to kind of change voices like that. Oh, look who it is! I almost didn't notice you! I realize there is little I can offer the Resistance beyond the realm of research and study, but I do have some skill in the healing arts. I pray it will be enough to be of help to their medics. Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, I would go and see what help is needed in the infirmary. She's a sweetheart. You know, I think I joked about this last time, but I do think maybe she and Sid would make a cute couple, just because they just hit it off so well last time. And how do we get up here? Okay, so it looks like there's the road down this way. It reminds me of the cave with the Mughals up in the Churning Mist. It took me forever to figure out how to get up there. Okay, so he's going to be telling us kind of the history, I'm guessing. But basically, he's about to show us what the end goal is for at least this part of the southern front. There it is, Castrum Lacus Latour, to use the Garlean moniker. Its true name is Amermuk, which means eagle in Bozjan, as they too once made their home in these mountains. To our people, they are the symbol of strength and good fortune, both of which were sorely needed when the Empire first invaded. But we needn't dwell on past failings. Now we have a chance to reclaim what is rightfully ours, to remind our people that it's we stand to gain. I have chosen to call this initiative Operation Eagle's Nest. Like the great eagle, we must strike hard and swift, and with you at our side, I have no doubt we shall see this through to a glorious end. But before you rush into battle, I believe Makoto wished to discuss the crystal focus with you. Good tidings, perhaps? Oh, it's such a shame. You can just see how that architecture, in the background for the castrum was so beautiful, and now it's just, covered with metal and all that Garlean crap. It's not technically part of Bozja anymore, I guess, but still, I just hate that the Garleans kind of just put their own, metal contraptions over what should normally be beautiful artwork. Ah, Claire. I have rather exciting news to share. As you may recall, the energies of the crystal focus were spent on our exploration of Sid's memories. After careful analysis, we have concluded that it can, in fact, absorb ether in a similar fashion to the aurosite we discovered in Ivalice. This assumes, of course, that we have a suitable source of energy matching its ethereal frequency. And therein lies the problem. Crystals bearing such a specific ethereal signature are quite rare. We could never hope to amass the qualities needed. Were we to locate an ether current of the correct frequency, however, charging the focus would be a matter of course. Unfortunately, such currents exist only in regions of Bozja rife with Imperials. Makoto wished to wait until the fighting died down, but as I explained to her before, time is a luxury we can ill afford. I'm sure you'll understand better than anyone that the bloodshed will only cease when a victor is decided, the death toll climbing higher on both sides. The horror of this war weighs heavily on the hearts of our people. A burden which could be eased were we able to employ the crystal focus, healing wounds not of the flesh but of the mind. Plans to locate an ether current are well underway, but I suspect your help would see them expedited. Might we ask for your assistance in this endeavor? Pressed for time as we are, Sid has already begun work on a monitoring device to locate a sufficient source of ether. I would join him and see to the final preparations. In the meantime, I would ask the two of you to investigate a location I believe to be near an ether current. Sorry for interrupting, but a few of our soldiers wish to have a quick word before you depart. I expect their intelligence will prove useful when you're in the field. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what they have to say. I appreciate your willingness to help, but must you always place yourself in such peril? I'm sorry, I understand you only do what must be done. We all have our roles to play, and I promise to fulfill mine as best I can. Stay safe out there, won't you? Oh, she really is a sweetheart. I admit, she kind of annoyed me when we first met her in the Return to Evil's quest just because she said that she expected us to be taller. But why do people keep saying that? They keep... I don't know why that's so common now. Okay. Blade Fae, a moment if you would. I would serve as war historian for the Bozjan resistance, and Marsuk tells me you may be able to help in my work. I needn't tell you how the atrocities of war can wear on a soldier. As such, it's become increasingly difficult to find one sound of mind and body who can accurately recount their experiences on the battlefield. For a hardened warrior such as yourself, I suspect keeping an account of the foes you face would prove a rather trifling task. That's not to say I expect a detailed record of your every interaction, mind. If you could trade blows with any notable figures, however, I would hear of it. All information gathered from the battle for Bozja will ultimately be compiled within my field records. Here, you may use this to take notes of any memorable encounters in the field. I realize the burden this places on you, which is why I will see to it personally that you are duly compensated for your efforts. Collection expanded. Field record acquired. Field record is now available under Collection in the Duty section of the main menu. Upon completion of certain quests, skirmishes, and critical engagements in the Bozjan Southern Front, you obtain a sheet of notes. These notes can then be used to add entries to the field record. Any unknown youths can be exchanged for various rewards by speaking with the Resistance historian. A parting word of advice, if I may. While there is no telling what you will face on the Southern Front, Dimitar over there may be able to assist you in finding worthwhile battles for our field record. Aw, he's cute. How can you not love a great big pink tiger? So, no critical engagement. That thing's kind of big. How do we move that? Okay, it's not letting me move that. Why is that? That is annoying. That's very annoying. Oh well, we'll deal with that later. Okay, the next quest is an expected engagement. Gunnhildr has a plan to thin out the enemy ranks. Greetings, Blade Fae. I take it you will soon be joining the others on the southern front, yes? Well, I guess you could say that. Though my duties have kept me here for the most part, I have heard tell of the carnage wrought in battle by enemy soldiers and their war machina. Indeed, the Imperials often prefer to wait until their intended target has been weakened before sending more troops to deliver the final blow. Yet for all their cunning, they are remarkably predictable. Let us suppose you destroyed one of their war machina, and the enemy receives word of your victory. They would no doubt assume the effort has left you exhausted, perhaps even badly wounded. Perfect opportunity to send reinforcements and overwhelm you. But what if, unbeknownst to them, we are prepared for the arrival of these additional troops? It would be an opportunity to further diminish their ranks. I would ask you to venture out into the battlefield and fell 2 4th Legion Nimrods and 2 4th Legion Slashers. Should they decide to send reinforcements, there will be no element of surprise to favor them. Okay, by defeating War Machina on the Bozjan southern front, there's a chance to initiate critical engagements, which are special encounters limited to a small number of participants. Victory in critical engagements will increase your metal as well as earn you various spoils. Should you happen upon a critical engagement and wish to join, you can participate by selecting the mission through the Resistance recruitment window. Okay. And that's a really nice thing that we can do here. Oh, kind of big. Let's go with something. Why not? Okay, so we are in the trenches right now. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so what was I saying before? All right. So unlike Eureka, we can actually ride our mounts right away in here. So that's a really, really nice thing. Thank you for doing that, Square Enix. You're being unusually kind. I mean, I won't say that Eureka was awful. It was very, very grinding. It was very hard because it took forever to be able to unlock everything. So being able to at least allow us to ride our mounts right away is a small mercy. Okay, so these skirmishes are supposed to be kind of like fates, and they pop up every once in a while. You are free to join in whenever you want. You just go charging right in there and just fight to your heart's content until they're down, and then you just move on to the next one. I think that's kind of how it's going to be working here. That's how we're going to be getting metal. As you can see, we already killed a couple fiends here, but we didn't earn any point, neither any experience points or any metal. So it doesn't really matter how many of these things we kill out in the field. They're not going to count for extra points, at least until we start doing the skirmishes. And then the critical engagements, which are supposed to be like super hard fates, I'm guessing. So these are just the quests, kind of unlocking everything, showing us what everything's going to be like. And yes, this really is my first time here, and I have no idea how anything here works. So I'm just kind of flying in and hoping that nothing bad happens, basically. Okay, so those things die pretty quickly. I mean, we're level 80 here, so I don't think we really need to worry too much. And that's another good thing about the Bozjan Southern Front, because apparently you can level up to level 80 much faster than probably you normally could. Ah, you've returned, and none the worse for wear, I see. I expect that's more than we can say for any Imperials who dared cross your path. But enough about them. I wish to ask if you've noticed any peculiar crystalline objects in your time on the battlefield. Bozjan clusters, we call them. The Bozjan incident wrought a most unexpected change in the land, which we believe is what caused these clusters to appear. Our quartermaster would have any samples we can find for further study into this phenomenon. We haven't much, but you can be certain she will see you rewarded for anything you can offer. On defeating War Machina, there's a chance you can obtain Bozjan clusters. These clusters can be exchanged for the Resistance Quartermaster to gain priority when players are selected for participation in critical engagements. Oh, okay. If you don't mind my asking, have you taken time to report to my commanding officer? Considering all you've done to help us thus far, I say you've more than proven your mettle. He's certain to want to hear about all you've done out there. Okay, so everything's going very smoothly so far. I'm a little bit suspicious. Ah, Blade Fae, what news from the southern front? For proof of your mettle. Were there not other soldiers to account for it, I would believe your report a work of fiction. The troops will no doubt be inspired when they hear of your accomplishments. Look forward to hearing more of your continued success in the field. Rank up! Yay! That was easy. But the first one is bound to be. A new resistant weapons quest is now available. If you have nothing else to report, I will not keep you. I pray you stay safe out there, Blade Fae. Well, thank you. Okay, so let's see what else he has for us to do. Lost no longer. Oh, I don't know what these forgotten fragments are. But he would share news of a peculiar find in the southern front. You've come at a good time, Blade Fae. I have a rather interesting report to share with you. While out on reconnaissance, our scouts happened upon relics we confirmed once belonged to Gunnhildr's blades. It was long believed the Queen's God possessed crystals within which they stored the knowledge of their fighting techniques, and this discovery has removed all doubt. These forgotten fragments, as we call them, may very well turn the tide of the war in our favor. You see, much to our surprise, Master Gerald claims to have experience working with similar crystals and believes that the memories contained within can be extracted. He has set fast to work on the means to do so and assured us it won't be long before their secrets are revealed to us. With their weapons and techniques at your command, you would be a true successor to the legacy of Gunnhildr's blades. This assumes you are able to produce more of these fragments, of course. Judging by our scouts' reports, it will not be an easy task. It would appear that wherever they can be found, formidable beasts were not far behind. Still, it may prove beneficial to rid the battlefield of such creatures, not only for the sake of our fellow soldiers, but for the chance to acquire any fragments that may be in the facility. I wish you the best of luck. Unidentified forgotten fragments can be obtained from felling monsters in the wild, as well from skirmishes and critical engagements. They can also be traded or sold on the market board. Okay, interesting. And what was that before? Hold on. So what is a Bozjan earring? I'm guessing it's something that we can win from one of the fates? Oh, okay. Nothing too special it looked like. But I think we're finally ready. Let's head on out, and we have to obtain a forgotten fragment, so we're gonna have to just keep fighting until we come across one, it looks like. Wow, look at this place. I mean, I know it's the middle of the night, so it's supposed to be darker, but Damn, this is depressing. I just love these little details that they work so hard to put in. I don't know why, but seeing like those little bridges, like just little touches here, they are just so beautiful. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So I'm just skipping forward just a little bit, seeing what we can find. Alright everyone, so I skipped ahead only just a couple minutes. Where we are right now is our very first critical engagement. So this one is called Vigil for the Lost. So I do know that we can actually join forces and join with groups and fight together as a group. But just for this one time, like this first time, we're going to be fighting on our own. Just so that we can kind of have a gauge of how tough this is going to be. Engage! So again, I need to point out, I don't have a clue what we're doing here, okay? This is all new to me. Anyway, once I show everyone just basically what it's going to be like, kind of get the tutorial out of the way, well, this is intense, then we're just going to move straight on to just doing the main quests here, just like the side quests and storyline. Man, this is nuts! And if this is how the first one's gonna be, like the level 1, I'm guessing, like these are just the lower level resistant ranks that we're allowed to do. I hate to see what the others are gonna be like. Come on, we're almost there, almost there. Yay! Oh, and some front lock boxes, so I'm guessing we're going to get some rewards from there. But otherwise, that was really cool. So let's head off and do our next... Whoa, what's happening here? Battle before you is not meant for the faint-hearted. Are you prepared to test your resolve? Well, okay. I wasn't expecting to do that right away. I was told that the person who contributed the most to a battle would be invited to a duel, but hey, I'm up for it. Portlands have initiated critical engagement nearby. Okay. I mean, is it just going to be me, or is everyone else going to be joining in, or... Oh! Okay! I can't wait! No, okay, so I guess not. So, we're not going to be participating. Oh well. Wait, what? Just me? Really? Just me? My first critical engagement and I'm already here? But I don't know how this works. I really don't know. I'm freaking out right now because... Oh, they're all cheering for me? You got this? Well, I hope you're right, but I don't have a clue what I'm gonna do. Like, these things are, like, supposed to be, like, boss, like, serious boss level hard, and... I'm a tank, so... I don't heal, so... I appreciate the, like, the encouragement and the confidence, everyone, but... I have a bad feeling I'm just gonna disappoint you. I can just see it now. They're gonna be like, oh man, she died already? Or even worse, I get down to like the last few percentage and I die like at the last moment. That would suck. Okay, but I'm willing to try just so I can show you all what's gonna happen. No pressure. Thank you. Use TBN when you have a chance. What's TBN? Let's just add that here. I'm sorry, everyone. This is my first time, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Okay. Okay, we're almost in. Oh, I'm scared. I'm really scared. All right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait a minute. Is this where you can actually earn the new mount? I think that's where you earn the mount. I remember them saying that the next mount, like the fighter pilot, is called Gabriel. So either we get that from the lockboxes or from these one-on-one duels. Whoa, 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 what happened? No! What happened? Hit the red caution debuff, don't be spooked by AoEs, and stop moving until it disappears. Oh god, so fast! Oh, come on! How was I supposed to know that? I've never done this before. Give extreme icon and you move, you die. Okay, thank you for the warning! Well, at least they're nice enough to raise me, so... Yeah, sorry about the show, everyone. Yeah, so there's the guy behind us. I think that's the... Yeah, it looks like it's the same mount, so... Yeah, it's my first time here, so please don't judge me too harshly. Oh, well, if that's where we get the next mount, then I'm gonna really have to study up on that, so... Oh my god, that was ridiculous. I'm now at a rank 5, and only now was I finally able to get one of those forgotten fragments. I ended up getting 2 of them from that last skirmish, so I hope you enjoy it. Well done, Blade Fae. Well done indeed. Now before you can begin the extraction process, the shards must first be appraised so that we can tell what sort of memories they contain. Henceforth, be sure to hand any fragments you find to one of our appraisers. In fact, one of them is stationed by that tent over there. Okay, that's nice. Oh, and look how many of the forgotten fragments you had. Really? Okay, so we managed to unlock the lost actions. Okay, so I think this is supposed to be like the mana board from Eureka. So we will save that quest for next time. I think that we're going to call it a day here just so that we can have a look. See what it's about. Okay, so these are going to be all the actions that we can learn from here. So quite a large number. Alright, so appraise them. Let's see what we got. Oh, so we got a decent amount already. Cure, lost shell. Ooh, shell. That's interesting. Okay, potion, 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 potion. Ooh, phoenix, potion. And for skill, essence of the savior, essence of the plate bearer, lots of essence of the plate bearer, essence of the ether weaver. Okay. Alright, so that's a fair amount to start off with. So it looks like we're beginning another round of collecting all these specific items and rewards, I guess. You know what? Let's see what he has to do with us real quick. On the offensive. There's exciting news to share from the southern front. Blade Fae, we received word from the field. The Empire's forces have fallen back. In fact, our troops have pushed forward far enough to claim an enemy encampment near the southern entrenchment. My commanding officer has instructed me to give you a brief tour of the site at your earliest convenience. I will await you there. Okay, so yeah, you have to be, I think, at least a level 5 to be able to unlock that specific area. I've seen it a few times while passing through this place, and it was like a force field right in front of it. I could not go through. But now that I am a rank 5, I can go through. So we're about to head into a new area, but again, I think I will be saving that for the next video. So for this video, it's just going to be unlocking the southern front to rank 5. Yeah, we'll say rank 5. That's a fair place to leave off of. So I am skipping over most of the fighting. I've already given you a brief glimpse of what it's supposed to be like. Right now we're going to be focusing only on the quests. So that's cool. I like where it's going so far, and I really can't wait to see what's going to happen next. But I have a feeling it's going to be a long time to actually get up to the next point. I did learn, though, that here, I think the highest rank that you can get so far is a rank 15. So we're at a rank 5 already. We got 10 more to go. And there's supposed to be, like, I think maybe not a quest for every single level, but every few levels you do unlock a new quest. So yes, here we are. Welcome to Alanistan. If you wish to travel between here and Utaya's Aegis, feel free to use that aetheryte shard over there. I would suggest attuning to it before you leave. And one last thing, while we made great strides in our fight against the Empire, there's still much to be done before we can retake Castrum Lacus Latori. I expect the enemy will only grow more determined as we advance forward, but we must press on. For Bozja! Alright, quest complete. Excellent. Okay, so the Resistance front lines advances, allowing you to participate in new skirmishes and critical engagements. Yay! Next, rank quest can be accepted by speaking with Makoto after reaching, rank 6. And it looks like we're already, we're getting close there. So, yes, I think that we will call it a day right there. Let's attune to this shard first. And I guess that will be it for right now, everyone. I'll be seeing you all in the front hopefully soon, and you all take care. Bye-bye.